I'm cautious to take advice from people if I don't know that they are research-based and experienced. So I want to just explain some of my certifications so that you all know that you can trust me. I have an elementary education degree. My degree is actually a triple minor, which means that I focus on reading, language arts, and planned practice, which is just every other subject. I also have a reading specialization added onto my teaching certificate, which means that I can teach reading K through 12 to any student. I can also teach any subject K through 6. Also, currently I am in graduate school. I'm enrolled in the Master of Arts in Reading program with an elementary specialization, and I've been teaching for 3 years. I love it. I also taught at a preschool before I was hired in as a kindergarten teacher, so I just love foundations of reading. I think it's so important, and I'm happy to help you with anything that you may need.
All right, more vowels coming at you. There is another way that a vowel can say its name, and that way is if we have two vowels next to each other in a word. So look at this word, rain. There is a little rhyme that I learned, I'm pretty sure when I was in school, and it is tried and true. I love it, and the phrase goes like this. If two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So look, we have A and I here in the middle. The first vowel is A, so you read it as rain, rain. Two vowels in the middle, the first one does the talking, ode. Two vowels in the middle, the first one does the talking, each, peach. Two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. That's a great little rhyme to remember. All right, so lots of letters say other sounds. We're going to start with vowels today in just one small piece. Vowels can also say their name. So A says A, but it can also say A. I will show you one scenario, and we in my class call it Mama E. That's when there is an E at the end of a word. So look here. We have k, it. If we add Mama E like this, Mama E says to this vowel, say your name. And now it says kite, kite. Here's hop. If we put Mama E at the end like that, Mama E says to this vowel, say your name. And it becomes ope. Last one, cut. If we put Mama E at the end, Mama E says to the vowel, say your name. And it becomes cute, cute. If you are a parent or a sibling, or you work with kids, or you see kids, or you've ever talked to a kid, this is important for you to hear. So, one of the most important things I can tell you about teaching a child how to say letter sounds correctly is to never teach what we call the schwa sound. Let me show you what I mean. In the letter B, instead of saying B, some people say ba. Or instead of D, D, some people say duh. Here's one you might not know. The letter Y does not say ya. It says ye. Let me show you what I mean. In the word yellow, listen to the first sound. Yellow. If you add that schwa onto the end and make it ya, the kid thinks yellow. That's not correct. When they try to spell it, they're going to say Y-U-L-L-O-W, and they will be so confused. That's just one small tip. Tips from a teacher to help you prepare your child for school and reading. This is especially important for kindergarten, so if you have a child who's going into kindergarten, listen closely. We in kindergarten focus on something called first sound fluency, and what that means is we say a word to the student and they tell us what the very first sound is. We're listening to see if they can break apart sounds and words, and we just start with the very first sound. So, one way that you can help your child learn how to do that is to play a game similar to I Spy. You could say, I spy something that starts with K. And then your child needs to think through all of the things around them that start with K. So they're going to have to start thinking about that. If you're cooking in the kitchen, maybe they notice a box of cake mix and they could say, cake? Cake starts with K. And they're already thinking about that very first sound. It's a great